Hi guys, it's Jimmy from Cups, Names, and Things. So I want to show you how, remember we made this beautiful paper. So this will be the first tutorial that we do with this paper. So it's just really gorgeous. It's translucent. It's called paper fabric. And all it is my scraps basically glued on top of each other just to create this beautiful paper. So I'll put the link below if you want to learn how to make this, but it's quite flexible and it's completely translucent in the back, and it was translucent in the front too, except that I did some stenciling and made some marks and that kind of thing. But I wanted to make this paper and to turn it into a bunch of different things. So I'm going to show you all the different things that I'm going to turn it into, but this is the first one. But I told you guys in a previous video that I was working on this little guy, and I made tags out of this to put in here. Okay, so these are how the tags look. That's how they come out to look. Okay, but they're just so pretty, and they have quotes on them. And I'm making this for someone as a gift. So you have 4 little pockets to kind of stick stuff in. Okay. And this is made from a file folder. So I wanted to make one more tag to go in here. So I'm going to show you how easily I make my tags. I don't have a punch. I don't have any fancy equipment. I just do it the old-fashioned way. I trace and I cut it out, and then I'll show you how to add just some things to make it look distinct. But I love it because on the back, look at how pretty that is. You can see the paper. You can see all the layers of paper. And it's just completely flexible and pliable. It's a very cool material to make a tag out of, okay? And it doesn't take a lot of work, okay? So here I just have a tag that someone sent me in Happy Mail, but it's perfect to fit these, to fit in. And actually, I could just put that in there and that'd be fine too, but I really like this paper. So what I did is I just turned my paper over, okay? And then I'm just going to set this down just wherever I'd like. And I'm going to trace around it just with a Sharpie. And this tag will be exclusively for this, for tracing around to make tags, because some of us don't have money for those fancy punches. And I mean, you could absolutely just cut out a large rectangle and then just, trim out the edges. I've done that a bunch of times, and you would have a tag. You don't need that fancy equipment in order to make anything, really. You can just do it the old-fashioned way like I'm doing it. And then you'll just take a pair of scissors, okay? And I am just kind of in love with this paper right now. And these scissors, I got them at Walmart for $1. They are the horriblest thing in the world. I'm not loving them right now. Okay, there we go. Fiskars. These are my babies, and I got these at the thrift store. So we'll take them, and we're just going to go around. And you can get, your small scissors, and I have some over there too that I can see to go around the edges really good. But I don't like things to be perfect, so this is right up my alley. So I'm just cutting around. But you can do so much with this paper, and I'm going to show you a lot of tutorials using this, because, I mean, you can't beat it. It doesn't cost you anything to make except for the cost of the glue, and you can, and it's so unique, and no one is ever going to have your paper. I mean, I just love it. It's just yours. Just take it, we'll just go around those edges a little bit, and I have a tag very, very easily. Okay. Now, what I like to do for my tags is, I like to put quotes on them. So you can print out quotes, and then you can just decoupage them on there, which I should have done that, but I'm just going to show you one without, okay? Or you could do pictures, you could do kind of whatever you want. So here I just have some ink, okay? And I'm just going to ink the edges. So I just have my makeup sponge here, and I just go around the edges. Just with the makeup sponge, I kind of blend it a little bit into, just because I want it to kind of get that aged look. But it's so pretty. just like that. It just gives it a really finished look. And that's kind of the trick with lots of things, is when in doubt, ink the edges. It always works. It makes things just look pretty. And then I just have a regular old hole punch here. Nothing fancy. Okay, I'm just going to take that. And then whichever side I want to be my top, I want this part to be my top here. Okay, I'm just going to make a punch. Okay, just like that. And then I just have some beautiful ribbon that I got from Michaels, actually. It's like fibrous kind of ribbon, and it has flowers on it, but it goes perfectly. So I just have like 3 or 4 strands of that. You could use string, you could use tulle, you can just kind of use, this is a great way to use your jump up. I mean, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. And I'm just grabbing just a paper clip here, just to make it easier to thread through. We'll just take it, and we'll thread it through. So you just take it, push it through. Okay, and then I can just catch this loop part over here. See that loop? Okay, and I'm going to put my tails right through there. Just like that. Okay. Okay, and then very, very gently, because I don't want this to come through. Good. I'm just going to keep pushing it. Okay, and then if I wanted to, I could add a quote or a picture, but I think I'm going to leave this one blank because all the other ones in here, they do already have quotes on them. So I'm going to actually leave that one blank. But look at how pretty that is. And you have a beautiful tag that no one will ever be able to get this paper because you made it yourself. And it's absolutely beautiful and unique. And you can include these in Happy Mail, and they're so lightweight. They don't weigh anything. They're super light. So that's just a way for you to use that beautiful paper that we made. So this is the first installment, and this is just filled with tags. Just a lot of fun. And it totally matches with the theme because I used the same colors to paint the paper. So we still have a lot more to do with this paper. And I have another sheet too that I'll probably paint up today, but we're going to make journals, we're going to make bookmarks, we're going to make all sorts of cool stuff. So thank you so much for watching. I will link the video below so you can see see how to make this in case you haven't. And if you have any questions, let me know. But for any tags, I mean, I have this tag too that I don't particularly like. It has a seahorse, but I'm still going to keep it, and I can still use it to trace around or whatever. So even if you know, and I bought this one. It was on clearance, but I bought it for the shape of the tag. And even if you don't particularly like the way something looks, you can always alter it. Like I could paint this, I could, you know, do all sorts of stuff with it, and I can use it for tracing too. So look at things that way. Like, how can I reuse it? Maybe I don't like it the way that it is, but how can I alter it to, you know, to use it in my creative process. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you next time. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I appreciate you guys, and I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye.